Club again. Today we're going to make Rocky Road, which is a very yummy thing to eat. You may have tried it before. We'll need a baking tray, that's about 30 centimetres that way and about 24 centimetres that way. We'll need a piece of foil. We'll also need a saucepan, a wooden spoon, a metal spoon, a measuring spoon, that's a tablespoon. I'm going to need a knife, but you might not need that. Some golden syrup, 100 grams of glacé cherries, 150 grams of digestive biscuits, 100 grams of raisins, 100 grams of mini marshmallows, and that's 125 grams, that's margarine. You can use butter if you like, but as we're on lockdown, we've got margarine in the house. We also need a rolling pin and a plastic bag. We're going to use the top of the cooker, so you may need some adult supervision when it comes to heating up your chocolate. Oh no, I haven't told you how much chocolate. That's a good point. You'll also need 250 grams of chocolate. What I like this dark one from Tesco's, but you might like to use milk chocolate or some other brand. I've never made it with white chocolate. It might be a bit too sweet with white chocolate. Right, pause the video here so you can go away and weigh out all your ingredients, and then you can come back and we can start again. Okay, see you in a minute. So here we go. I've already washed my hands, but you make sure you do so before you start. And in the saucepan, we're going to put the chocolate, and we're going to break it up into pieces, which won't take too many minutes. We're also in the saucepan going to put the margarine, and we're going to put 3 tablespoons of golden syrup. Okay, 1, 2, and number 3. I'm just going to use the knife to make sure I've got all of it out. You could use a spoon to get it out, your tablespoon. Right, I'm now going to put that on heat and on a low heat and let that melt. We don't want the chocolate to boil, so we just want it to carefully melt down. Now while that's going on, we're going to break up our biscuits. So we're going to put the biscuits into the bag, and we're going to very tightly hold the bag with one hand, and we're going to bash it with the rolling pin with the other one to make small pieces. So I'm going to go away now and I'm going to do that, and we're going to stop the video because it's going to be very loud, and when I come back I'll show you the size of piece you need. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, so I've hit the biscuits. You can see there's some lumps in there and there's some that's gone down quite small. The bigger the bit, it'll give you a bit more crunch, but you don't want them too big so that it's all biscuit. Okay. So the other thing is, while we're doing that, the chocolate's nearly melted. Can you see how the margarine is just going into it? So it's not boiling and it's gone into a smooth bit like a chocolate sauce. So that's now ready to use. So we'll take it off the heat. Make sure if you're doing it in Mum's kitchen, make sure you might need something under your hot saucepan. Be very careful because it is hot. Okay, so in that saucepan we're going to put our biscuits. And we're going to put our raisins and our cherries. We're going to mix all those together. Until all the ingredients are covered by the chocolate. We can't see any bits left. Okay, and the last thing we do is we put the marshmallows in. Now what I've also got to do is you've got to put your piece of silver foil on your tin ready, because what you don't want to do is have your marshmallows sitting very long without you doing anything in the saucepan, because they will melt or dissolve. Okay, so in the saucepan, mix it round. Now you can cover these as much as you want, but sometimes we like to have it so that they're just showing a little bit, so you can see that the marshmallows are there. And then straight into the saucepan.
Right into the saucepan.
Straight into the tin, even from the saucepan. Just like that. Getting all the yummy bits out. There we go. And then with our metal spoon, because that's easier, we're going to spread it out like that. Now this size tin, it won't quite get to the end, so it goes to about 3/4 of the tin, like that, and that then goes into the fridge for at least 2 hours to set. When you take it out of the fridge, you then chop it into pieces and you end up with Rocky Road that looks like that. Hope you enjoy eating it as much as we do in this house. See you another time. Bye!